Hi everyone, today I'm making a bunch of backgrounds for my intuitive doodles. It can get pretty messy, so I like to do a whole batch at once and then pick the one that really catches my eye to work on. My desk is way too small for this, so I've moved into the kitchen. I've got a protective sheet down on the table just in case. I'm using Langton hot press watercolor paper, the smooth kind. To be honest, I thought I had more paper than just 4 sheets, but hey, what can you do? It is what it is. I like to tape the edges with masking tape, but it's just my thing, so you don't have to. I've got my brushes here, and for inks I'm using a mix of calligraphy inks with a little gold dust for some shimmer and some simple drawing inks too. I just love how vibrant and bright the colors are. And we're ready to go. Today I've got 2 little helpers with me since it's school break, my daughters, and we are making this a family project. Everyone's got a brush and I'll drop a few inks on the paper to let them go wild, and hopefully not too wild. The way we're doing it is they will spread one color, then we will swap places so each of us adds something to every sheet. That way we're kind of completing each other's work as we go. The goal is to fill up the whole page so I can later use these as backgrounds for my intuitive art projects. If you are new here, I'm Anita Winters, and on this channel I explore intuitive art, art therapy, colors and their meanings, and how creativity can light up our lives. For me, art isn't just about making something pretty. It's really about learning to listen to myself and express what's going on inside. What we're creating today will also be added to my website under free resources. So if you would like to give it a go, you can download these backgrounds and doodle over them yourself. I would honestly love to see what you create and how it unfolds for you. On a personal note, art has been such a lifeline for me. Whenever I've felt stressed, overwhelmed, or just a bit lost, sitting down with colors and paper gives me this space where I can breathe again. It helps me slow down, clear my head, and process the feelings that I might not even know how to put into words. Some days it's just about the simple joy of playing with colors. Other days it feels like I'm letting go of something heavy. Either way, I always come out of it lighter and calmer and more connected to myself. That's why I keep creating and why I share it here with you, because I really believe creativity has the power to heal, even in small ways. I pay a lot of attention to colors and their meanings. They've always been with us, carrying history, symbols, and stories that go way deeper than just what we see on paper. And honestly, some of those stories are pretty fascinating, sometimes even a little controversial. Take purple, for example. Everyone knows it's the color of royalty and mystery, but the reason why is wild. In ancient times, purple dye was made from crushed sea snails, literally tens of thousands of them, just to make enough for one robe. That's why it was so rare and expensive, reserved only for kings, queens, and the church. So when I use purple, I always think about that mix of power and mystery. It's a color that demanded respect, but came at a cost. Then there is blue. Today we see it as a calm and peaceful, but there is something strange. In many Asian cultures, blue didn't even exist as a color. The ancient Greeks had no word for it. They described the sea as wine dark instead. Some even think people couldn't see blue until much later in history. And that blows my mind because for me, blue is one of the most grounding colors. When life feels chaotic, it's the one I usually turn to for calm. And then there is yellow, is usually the color of sunshine, happiness and energy, but it hasn't always been loved. In fact, in the 19th century, people believed too much yellow in a room could actually drive you mad. Some even said babies cried more in yellow nurseries. Whether that's true or not, yellow definitely has a strong impact on our mood. For me, it's pure joy. It's the color I grab when I want to brighten the whole piece and lift my own energy. Red is maybe the most intense of them all. It's love, passion, and courage, but also war, blood, and danger. In ancient Rome, red was the color of gladiators, but also of weddings. Total opposites. Even today, some cultures see red as lucky, while others tie it to warning signs. Personally, when I use red, it feels like I'm letting strong emotions out on the page. It's bold, it's raw, and there is no hiding with it. And then there is green. We think of it as nature, growth, and healing, but it hasn't always been so safe. Back in the 18th and 19th centuries, a popular green pigment, Shaylee's green, was made with arsenic. It was literally poisonous. People used it in wallpaper, dresses, even children's toys, and it made people sick. Still, green survived that bad reputation and became the color of balance and life. For me, it's the color that reconnects me to the earth, reminding me to slow down and just breathe. So for me, colors aren't random. They're full of stories, both light and dark. And when I paint, I think about what I need: calm, joy, courage, balance, and I let the colors do the talking. They're not just pigments, they're history and emotion rolled into one. So here we are, 4 bright and colorful backgrounds that could honestly be little masterpieces on their own, but I'll be adding shapes and patterns over them to turn them into something new in my next videos. So if you would like to try this yourself, you can download these backgrounds along with other free materials like art therapy exercises and pattern prompts on my website. I'll leave the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, keep creating, keep exploring, and let the colors guide you.